Hello again everyone, and welcome to my Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012 How to Practice Option Selects and Safe Jump tutorial. Now I use Gouken, so I'm going to be using Gouken throughout the entire tutorial, but any character should work. But you obviously have to switch out your option select and safe jumps for one that is appropriate for your character. To begin with, I'm going to go on to option selects. Now this is what we're aiming to achieve at the end of this video. We're going to option select an EX Tatsu against the backdashing Rose. Okay, now you can see my inputs here, and so I'm going to go over them a little bit now because people wanted more inputs. I buffer the down back and then press kick just as I'm about to hit the floor. I'll slow it down some more. So here it looks like I'm buffering, and then just as I hit the floor, around her knee area, I press it. So when the game's in motion like this, it looks like I press it just as about hitting the floor. But don't forget that if I hit her, which is what I'm counting on, there is a little bit of a delay as the hit takes place. You can always refer back to that inputs later in the video if you want. I've only got it at the start. To begin your option select practice, you go into training mode, of course. When selecting characters, you want player 1 to be your enemy that you're going to do the option select against, a Rose in this example, and player 2 should be your character, Gouken in this example. So this is because you record your opponent, and then every time you play it back you know exactly that he's going to do a safe jump. Previously on my inputs I tried to show you my inputs of safe jump, but there's no way of me knowing whether that was a safe jump or not. I mean, it looks right, but I can't show the alternatives. What could have happened if I'd have done that, if I'd have done this. Whereas when you play back, you can block, and then restart, and then dash, and see what happens if. Okay? So to begin with, we change the opponent to recording, like so, and then do the option select. Walk forward and grab, demon flip, option select. You don't get to see the option select because I can't have inputs on player 2. But it was there. Okay, and so when we go back to playback and restart, so we're always in the same spot, this is what will happen if I try and dash back. Option select comes out. Right, that's the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching. So don't worry, I'm going to go into more detail now. So let's go over the things that go wrong first. Okay? If that happens and you don't hit her, then you did the option select too fast. You need to wait a couple more frames. Okay? And if this happens, that's what you want. You want to hit her like that on the knee, the latest possible second you can. Okay? So the next thing that could go wrong, there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong, is the option select comes out. Now it came out here, whether you got it right or not, the timing, it came out because you did not hit her on the leg. You have to hit her for it not to come out. Okay? Now, in this example, if you hit her and then it still comes out, that means you buffered it and pressed it too late. Okay? So you need to buffer it and press it a bit sooner. And there's another example of it coming out a bit too late. So now we've got past all the things that can go wrong, let's carry on with what can go right. So this is what you do, remember. You set it to record, and then you do the option select, and this is what it should look like. You hit her on the knee, nothing else shows, but you should have done an option select there, okay? And then after that, you set it to play back, and then you restart the match. And then because now we know what happens when you get hit or you block, nothing, hopefully, now all you need to do is just run away and see what he does when he lands and nothing's in the way. And you should do an option select, like that, okay? That means the option select is working. So now we've got it working, congratulations! Now you just need to try and dodge, parry, whatever you want. Just evade it and see if it works. And then you know, figure out loads of stuff, go happy on it. So a backdash gets hit. And so does her EX spiral arrow. Okay, so you just need to go through the character's repertoire and figure out what works and what doesn't. Here, I'm still learning from this, because here, her EX soul grab went straight through me, and none of us were hit there, so we both even, although she recovered a lot faster, so she can punish me with whatever she wants there, so that's bad. You know, and then just try everything. Like here, I think, is the super. She's going to do a super against me, which punishes me, so that's bad, although they don't normally do supers like that. And there, her ultra gets stuffed, which is pretty cool. And then, now we've figured out what we can and can't do against her, you go to character select again. And then, just pick a new character. I don't know. Who don't I know? Oh, I'll just pick Sea Viper, I'm on her already. She's quite troublesome. And then you keep Gouken the same, and as soon as you go in, he'll continue doing the option select. So then you just try Sea Viper's stuff now. Her EX ground pound gets punished by this particular option select. And so does her, was it Heavy Thunder Knuckle? Her ultra doesn't. So, you know, test all these, it's great. And so that's option selects for you. Okay? You try some more. There's a lot of characters where this particular option select is not very good. Other option selects can be found in my Gouken guide video. Okay? So now we're going on to safe jumps and how to practice those. So I should probably note that you can't safe jump a character with a 3-frame reversal. So Ryu, Ken, Akuma. So you can't safe jump those, just forget about it. But you can do it on 4-frame reversals. Cammy, Seth, Guile, he's probably more, I don't know. 4 frames or more, you can do it fine. So we're going to use Cammy as an example here, because she's got a 4-frame reversal. And it's pretty similar to the option selects. You go into a match, and then you set it to record, like so, and then do the safe jump, which in this case is very similar. I'm just not doing an option select here. Just the safe jumps part. So then you set it to playback and see if the reversal hits. If it does hit on a 4-frame reversal person, then you have to do it a little bit faster. And if it doesn't, like this, then congratulations, you have done a safe jump. And now we know that's a safe jump that is buffered into the recording. We can now go to different characters, like this, and just pick any character we want that we don't know about, or 4-frame reversal we want to try it on. I don't know Oni. Oni's a bit peculiar. He seems to have really good normals, but I'm going to check Oni. You never know, he might be 4-frame. So as soon as the game goes back into training mode, he'll continue doing his safe jump, and you do your reversal and see if it's 4 frames, 3 frames, whether it's a safe jump and whatever. Even if it's a 3-frame, which Oni I checked is, after I did this, it still can stuff it. I mean, my timing might not be perfect, I don't do many of these things, but it's the amount of times that I failed to do an uppercut and failed to do a teleport from a safe jump, it's crazy. So here we go, Oni's is 3 frames because it was able to punish that safe jump. Okay, and then you just test out loads of other moves that they can do on Wake Up and check whether you can safe jump them. Like, he's got this. I could have blocked that, but obviously the recording hadn't taken into account to stand up. And so that's pretty much it for safe jumps. After you've got it buffered, just check. And if you want to try and practice some more, just go back to recording, try and do another one and see how often you can get it to work without having to keep re-recording it. It's best to keep it on a character which is 4 frames, obviously, because you can't do a 3 frame. I've chose Ryu here just to show you that we know his is 3 frames and you can't safe jump it. Okay, so thank you for watching my how to practice option selects and safe jumps guide. Like I said, the inputs for option selects are at the beginning, and this can be done with any characters, option selects and safe jumps, but you'll have to find different sources to find out what they are. Goukens are in my Gouken guide, and there's probably some that I didn't mention because new ones are being found out every day. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and it was useful.